Mini Bloks plays.
I just pressed start over. I think that's fine. Hello, welcome to Mini Bloks Plays Super Wrestlemania on the Sega Mega Drive. Yes, today is Sunday the 29th of January, and that means it is Royal Rumble 2017. And no, I do not intend watching it. At least not like all of it, maybe some of it. But because it is out of the world of Power Rangers a little bit, I decided it's time to go back into something a little bit different, and for me that kind of means the Mega Drive. I love playing the Mega Drive, and therefore because it is because it is the Royal Rumble, it therefore makes sense to play a wrestling game. It doesn't necessarily make sense, but I mean, look at this. Super Wrestlemania, and you get the choice of the Ultimate Warrior, the $1 Billion Man, Teddy DiBiase, Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels. Why has he got 2 stars and 1 star? The Warrior's got a 1 star. Take that Warrior. And then Randy Savage, British Bulldog, Papa Shango, and Erwin R. Shyster, the IRS. So Hogan's the only guy with 2 stars. That's kind of an ironic thing. And also very much of the time. Oh, it plays the music if you leave it hovering. I like that. Oh, when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. Anyway, well, yes, it plays Hogan. What else would you do? It's Super Wrestlemania. As if you wouldn't play as anyone but. And now I am fighting from Venice Beach, California, weighing 303 pounds, the immortal Hulk Hogan, and his opponent from parts unknown, weighing 275 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior. I would love some kind of intro. FYI, I really suck at this game. I have played it probably like very few amounts of time. At least I didn't do a giant splash to the floor. Take this one here. Just like WrestleMania 6 when we fight in the Thunderdome. Was it Silverdome? Was it? I can't remember. Why am I on the floor? Press buttons repeatedly, says the manual. I remember wrestling as if it was less worthy. So basically, yeah, the whole point is I have zero idea of what I'm doing. I assume I the one that suffered the suplex at the hands of the Ultimate Warrior, and it says press buttons repeatedly. So is this me or is this Warrior? It's me. And yet I suffer the consequence of my own actions, which of course is wrestling. So that's a kick. I really suck at this game. I guess now in 2017, people maybe are a bit more partial to the Ultimate Warrior. When did that happen? Aside from like a few years back. And Hulk Hogan with the drop kick, because that was his favorite move. Which obviously it wasn't, if anyone knows Hulk Hogan. Which I don't know who my audience would be for this game. Some people might know Hulk Hogan. Admittedly, I didn't watch wrestling. Kick out, Hulk! Kick out! Again, I really suck at this game. I have learned that. But of course, if you lose, you do get to hear the entrance music, which I'm very partial to. This is not what I was expecting from like a really powerful 16-bit song. I lost again. Which I guess that should mean that I'm gonna play as easy. Because what else would you do, you know? And I'm gonna play as the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. The Ultimate Warrior again. This guy's gonna like go through the entire roster of 7 people from San Antonio, Texas, weighing 240 pounds. Shawn Michaels. And his opponent, yeah, no one cares. That more or less sums up my opinions of the Ultimate Warrior. I don't dislike Warrior at all. Maybe a little bit as a person, because he seems like a bit of a interesting individual. Whereas I'm very much partial to HBK. Although I think he's also a little bit of a product of the environment of being a professional wrestler. But I love Shawn Michaels. In fact, it's just something that I've not really discussed so much. That was very unexpected. He seemed to have a fit, and then he jumped at me. Very much like the Ultimate Warrior. He seems to fight with epileptic fits, and that explains the face paint. The Dingo Warrior, if people don't know the Ultimate Warrior history, from the old tag team with the Icon, the Stinger, who, this might be controversial, had a far more successful wrestling career than the Ultimate Warrior. Because, you know, Warrior got fired I don't know how many times, and Sting's like an icon of the business. Despite the fact that he eventually went to WWE and had 2 matches and then retired due to injury, which, as a Sting fan, really sucks that, you know, he eventually jumped the bridge, went into the WWE, and then retired due to an injury which he has never suffered from before to that extent, which is just unfortunate, and also it's just unfortunate. I don't even know how to pin. I'm just like pressing the same button. There we go. I've pinned him. Come on. I think I've got this one. Yes! Shawn Michaels defeats the Ultimate Warrior with his own patented move, the splash. I guess it's kind of there. It almost started a little bit like the Hitman's. But now it's grooving along. I'd sing it, but I forgot the words. Such a... So here we go. I did play another game of this prior to me putting this on. Let's go for a tag team. On easy difficulty, you can select I don't care. It's a shame that you've just got the short amount of characters. I'm going to play as Davey Boy Smith, Davey Boy Smith, because that's, as the British Bulldog, it's Davey Boy Smith, isn't it? Why can't... Apparently trying to play as a British Bulldog ruins the game. Unless I've already selected him, so now I need to select my partner, who I will pick, Ted DiBiase. And I'm fighting Papa Shango in the IRS. From Leeds, England, weighing 270 pounds, the British Bulldog. Weighing 260 pounds, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. And their opponents from San Antonio, Texas, was Shawn Michaels. That's not who I thought it was. I thought it was Papa Shango. And there he is. Yeah, Papa Shango. Also known as the Godfather, depending on where you go for that one. So, Wrestlemania. I keep saying it. I was confused then. I thought I was playing Shawn Michaels. I'm the guy in blue, the British Bulldog. Funny enough, doesn't really look very much like the British Bulldog. I did elbow drop the floor, which is quite partial to a Ric Flair sort of maneuver. I have no idea how to play this game, but I seem to be doing better if I play on easy, which is good, really, apart from obviously when I miss. Haha! You suffered from the same fate. Now I will punch you until you're down. So the Royal Rumble. Who do I think is going to win the Royal Rumble? Ooh, tag. That's not how to tag. I will attempt an elbow drop, and then I will get my shoulder broken, and then I will drop kick, and then I'm off to the top rope, elbow drop. I have no idea what is happening. How do I tag the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase? Nope, that's clearly not how to do it. That's the top rope. Elbow drop to the floor. Excuse me a second, whilst I just kick you in the sternum. Please leave me alone, Papa Shine Glow. I'm fairly sure. Oh no! Oh, excuse me a second whilst I look up how to make the tag. A and B at the same time. Right, so if I just... That'll do. Yeah! Here we go. Anyway, yeah, so the Royal Rumble. Who do I think's going to win the 30-man Royal Rumble? Honestly, what I really wish is last year that I didn't read the results. Because for anyone that doesn't know, which I don't know why you would necessarily know, but I was a huge, huge TNA fan. I loved TNA. And then I obviously stopped watching TNA because TNA kind of fell apart a little bit. Although I love what they're doing with the Hardys. I've only captured that from like a social media perspective. But I think Hardys are like a childhood favorite of mine. So it's awesome to see them in 2017 still kicking ass. Which realistically is Matt kicking ass. Which is even better because Jeff's always been the popular one, but Matt's always been the technical grounded one. And it's awesome to see that he's actually reaping the benefits of creativity in 2017. How do I kick out? There we go. We're still there. We're making progress. Out of the way. Anyway, yeah, so as a huge TNA fan, the night after the Royal Rumble, I was already thinking about watching it just because the Rumble is... Well, actually... The Rumble used to be a lot of fun, but of recent years I always watch it and get disappointed. It's like watching Wrestlemania, and it's just not there. The Rumble, like the early 2000s, was super exciting. Loads of like comebacks, and people just weren't expecting, and it was just awesome. Whereas like in recent years, it just always felt a bit flat. But I thought, you know, it's Royal Rumble. I'll watch it. It should be fun. But prior to doing that, I just went on WrestleZone.com because I like keeping up with wrestling news. It's just entertaining for me. And I spoiled the fact that AJ Styles debuted. I was not expecting it, you know. I wasn't following the news that closely to know that it was in negotiations with. So if I hadn't have done that, then I just put on the Rumble. I would have been absolutely amazed to have seen AJ Styles pop up. So this year, I guess it'd be kind of cool to see some more TNA guys because realistically, NXT is now just TNA, aside from a few people. But like, you know, you've got your Samoa Joes and your Bobby Roodes and your Austin Aries. So it's kind of cool. All you need now is your Daniels and Kazarians, and NXT is something that I might tune in to watch. Again, I like it from a social media perspective. I just don't seem to have the time to invest watching in it. I don't know how to pin. Doesn't matter, I'm winning. Yes, so I know they're trying to big up Goldberg and Lesnar. Admittedly, I'm recording this on a Sunday, so the results will be up, and even I'll know it by now. But I feel... Well, I suppose it's Taker, Goldberg and Lesnar. But I think it's quite obvious that Goldberg and Lesnar are going to be fighting out at Mania, which might be for the belt, but like... I don't know. I think AJ Styles has a good chance of winning it, in all honesty. I don't know if he's champion or not. I don't remember anymore. I'm not following that closely. If he's not champion, I think AJ Styles has a good chance of winning it. Whose music is this? No idea. Right, so we're getting there. I want another match. Let's fight for the championship. Survivor Series seems like it's going to be too much work. And let's play as Randy Savage. Yeah, let's play as Randy Savage against Shawn Michaels for the WWF Championship from Saratoga, Florida. Yeah, I don't need to read all that again. So yeah, so my peg is AJ Styles unless he's already champion, which he is, I think. Well, he was. How cool is that as well? You know, like AJ Styles, who was more or less brought into the WWE in a way of looking at him as a mid-carder, and then like within, you know, 6 months is champion. What a crazy, crazy world to be living in. And it really is a shame that I'm just not that invested into wrestling anymore to actually feel like I've got the time to watch it on a weekly basis, because like AJ Styles is my guy. I mean, anyone who loves TNA, AJ Styles is TNA. And so to see him transcend from watching him for all these years and then he's finally there, like molded into his absolute prime of the wrestler, and I'm just not watching it. Super happy for him, super pleased, but like, you know, not enough to start watching the WWE. And I really struggle with it. I really struggle watching WWE these days. Like, I want to like it, but it just seems so flat. You know, as someone that grew up through, and I know I love the Attitude Era like anyone sort of my age did that grew up watching it, but like, I'm not so partial to the Attitude Era where I'm like, nothing was as good since, because there's a lot of things about the Attitude Era that I think is flawed from like a wrestling perspective. And I think in a lot of ways they're past it in a very good sense, but like, it just doesn't feel exciting. I mean, I used to watch wrestling even after the Attitude Era, and it still felt very tail end of the Attitude Era, but it still felt exciting. Whereas TNA to me captured that essence of what I used to love about tuning in to watch wrestling every week, but they just kept making too many errors. And I think Randy Savage takes out Shawn Michaels for the WWF Championship, which would be authentic because clearly it's the Macho Man. What's his theme song, man? It's awesome. Even in 16-bit. Although it is British, but wait! Does that mean I need to fight the IRS? I don't understand what's happening. I thought I was going to be champion, but apparently now I need to defeat the IRS as well, as if this is like a progression match. I forget the actual word, but like a battle royale, but like not a one that's all starting out in the ring. Elimination battle royale through verse fighting opponents. I don't know. Come on. The IRS stands no chance against the Macho Man Randy Savage. Is just a filler guy to help, you know, make me look weak, try and beat me down for my inevitable victory. But, you know, that's it. Inevitable is the word of the day, and also sideways. But yeah, IRS stands no chance against the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, but in terms of like to answer who's going to win the Royal Rumble, if it can't be AJ Styles, I say it's unlikely to be Goldberg and Lesnar. I wouldn't expect it to be Undertaker. It'd probably be someone like Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose. All these people that I just don't care about, you know? I just don't care. I really don't. I'm only interested if like Bobby Roode turns up or Samoa Joe turns up. And even then, I don't care. Ah, one count. And you can't defeat me. But yeah, I might tune in to watch it. I can't decide yet. It totally depends how much time I've got on my hands. So he's down. Let's go take out the IRS. Oh no! He's got up. And I completely bailed. He's down. Let's go take out the IRS. I'm joking. I'm absolutely fine. Let's do it again. Exactly. Just like you'd expect. Straight off the top rope, elbow drop. And the Macho Man Randy Savage beats the IRS. No problem. Does that mean I win? Am I champion yet? Oh, I think there's another one. I gotta fight the British Bulldog. Round 3. At least I get to keep my health. Although to be fair, I enjoy like having to fight against the odds. Maybe not so much in this wrestling game because clearly it's a bit different. Being old, you know. I used to love wrestling games. Like I really, genuinely loved wrestling games. I grew up playing the SmackDown series more than anything else. Me and my friend used to play that thing to death. That's all it was. Just if we went to each other's houses, we'd just put whatever the game it was that year on, and we would just play for hours and hours and hours. I mean, we knew that game inside out. We would reverse everything. Like, there's nothing that we couldn't reverse. It was just like the whole game was just reversals. I am doing really badly to the British Bulldog. Come on! No! I bet that's it. That's the end of the Rat Show. The Nacho Savage. Randy Savage. He just lost. The British Bulldog has taken the World Heavyweight Championship. The World Wrestling Federation's Heavyweight Championship of the World Man from the Macho Man Randy Savage, despite the fact that he defeated Shawn Michaels, the IRS, and then lost. Rightly so. That was good. You know, I don't think I could get a better finish aside from like winning for this Let's Play. So that's it. I'm going to accept that defeat in honor of the late great British Bulldog. That's it. That's it. Thank you very much for watching my video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below to stay up the latest from my channel. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest under Mini Bloks. What else would it be? And if you want to know what I think to the brand new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Mega Construx toy line, you can go find that on this week's Mini Bloks vlogs, where I talk about the Mega Construx Mighty Morphin Power Rangers toy line. Or if you want to see me open up one of those sets, you can go find me opening up the Blue Ranger Battle from Mega Construx on last week's Mini Bloks Unboxed. But for everything else, wrestling, Royal Rumbles, toys, Power Rangers, make sure to keep it locked to Mini Bloks.